Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for January 23rd through the 29th, and I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Virgo. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Page of Pentacles. Okay, this is a good energy because you're in that student mode, you know, kind of keeping your eyes open, keeping pretty much everything open so that you can learn out of whatever it is that's happening here. So you're in a learning mode kind of a energy here. In the recent past, the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Sun. This is great energy. There's happiness there, there's stability, there's things feeling good for you in terms of, oh, I feel like I'm in a good place and I'm actually able to experience the happy times around me rather than focus on the negative, you know? So it's kind of a good energy here that you've got going on for you. In the immediate, in the current situation, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Wands, there's an energy coming your way. It is building something stable with you by the looks of it. It's great energy. Not only yours in here, but the energy that's coming your way to create something here with you. In the immediate future, the Ace of Cups, the Empress, the Two of Cups. Love, partnership, definitely a sense of self-love here. Great. Do we need to clarify? I think not, because this looks good. So let's just leave it at that. We're good here. Goodbye. Have a great day. Oscar, come back. I was joking. We're going to go underneath to see what the hell is going on in there. All right. Let's see. He left for food again. We're so dispensable for food, especially when it comes to... Okay, he's back. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Let's see what's up in here. Ace of Swords, the Chariot, the King of Swords. That's interesting because you look, Virgo. You fall into your own traps here most of the times of your mind, basically. But you know how to get shit done. That's the thing. And you're showing me here again. So I don't know what the hell you're dealing with. We'll see as we go along. But for now, you're showing me this energy of, I got this. And you're showing up quite confident in this whole realm of, you got it going on. And you know you do. For some reason, you go into that rabbit hole of your own mind sometimes, and you know, things get hectic. But for right now, you're pulling on this energy of confidence, of you know what's what, and you pretty much got this. I don't know what direction you're heading with this energy, but it's a great energy, very confident and very knowledgeable. Let me do... Six of Wands there in the recent past. Come here. Hold on. So for the Six of Wands, you get the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords. Okay. So, I see the Knight of Wands that's showing up in your current energy, so it's the energy you're dealing with still. There's an overall sense of, I feel good about this energy, I feel good about what we have together. Then there's the overthinking part. Then there's the, okay, they're here, everything's good. All right, now let's complicate things. Let's see what can be not so good about it. Let's think about it over and over again until we forget to feel what the energy feels like, basically. So there's a whole lot of overthinking that shows up over this energy that's coming your way that instinctively, and if you take it solely on what it feels good. but the thinking comes through. And the thinking doesn't make it feel pretty much anything at all. So, Juno, let's do the Sun in the recent past. The Two of Swords, the Emperor, the Page of Cups. We're thinking again. What was I saying? What was I saying? That rabbit hole is always there. Always there. And this is the energy of confidence that started to build up. And I feel like it started to build up from a place of happiness that was there at some point. With the Two of Swords there in the way, this would have been perfect for, okay, you're acknowledging the happy times, you're growing in your own confidence, you know what it's about, you got it all figured out. The Two of Swords being in the way, it almost feels like, okay, you're growing in that sense, but you're adding a little bit of control to the situation. Like, okay, well, I know what's up, but I know how I want it to look. Which means a little bit of a lack of acceptance over how things are and trying to control them to be different. And that's when the energies kind of drop. There's a drop in energies right there as soon as this happens. Freaking mind, man. The freaking mind. 10 of Pentacles. Let's see. In the current situation. For the 10 of Pentacles, you get the 3 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, the Queen of Cups. And it's creating some sort of a distance between you and your goal. You have a goal here of creating something stable for the long run. And you're still working on it. You're still participating in this energy. However, it's creating some sort of a distance between your heart that needs to contribute to this long-term energy and the actual energy. So there's a distance here. There's a gap. And I bet you $1 million here that in that gap there's your mind trying to think about stuff. So that there's a distance amongst your own goals, and it's created by your own mind. Let's do the Knight of Wands. The Empress, the Eight of Cups, the Magician. Remember that distance that I just mentioned? This energy is coming, but it's finding the distance. There's your heart. There's the goal of let's do something together for the long run. And when this energy comes, it comes right in the middle there where there's the gap. And it's like, what the hell is going on? And they're trying to manifest beyond that in terms of let me pull you towards your own goal where you can find me in the middle there. Oh, kind of an interesting, very subtle energy here. Where I feel like somewhere in the middle, you're not meeting, you know, with this other energy. Even though you're there physically, possibly too, like everything's rolling. But for some reason, energetically speaking, you're not clicking in the middle. Not yet. Not now. Because they're entering your gap, basically. Let's do the Ace of Wands. Think of it as the more you create a distance between yourself and your own goals, that's how much distance you're creating amongst, you know, within all of your other relationships, especially the important ones to you. So it kind of works like that. Let's do the Ace of Wands. Knight of Swords, 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. And you want to close that gap. I see you here with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords. You want to close it. There's a little bit of resistance there to it, but I see you working on it. So currently you're working on closing in this gap. Great. I'm glad to see that. Let's do the Ace of Cups in the immediate future. The Hangman, the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords. What is this? There's a lot of deception when it comes to your own heart, when it comes to what you want out of your heart. Lots of deception because you're like, oh, I don't want anything. I'm just going to sit here. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm just going to... And that comes through as deceptive. And the reason that you don't want to do anything about it, and the reason that you don't want to open up fully to it, is because you're scared, with the Five of Pentacles showing up here. So there's fear in the way of you showing up more in your heart. That's why it got so comfortable to show up in your mind there and to create that gap from that space of your mind. Let's do the Empress. In the immediate future, the Three of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Hierophant. And it sucks because I see you really falling into this energy of pure love, pure commitment, like really wanting it, really desiring. That's your ultimate goal, you know? And in the way of that stands pain created by fear, insecurities, all sorts of things that the mind brings into the picture. It's like if you try to remove your mind completely from this, it would leave you just with the energies available. And the energies available are freaking amazing. You know, it's just a hard task for you at this time for some reason, even though you are working on it, finding some resistance along the way, but you're working on it. It's very hard to remove that part of you, or at least to pause it, to ask it to be like, yeah, can you give me like 5 minutes just to see how it feels, just to see the available energies. You know, I would be curious if you could just kind of pause it for a little bit. It's like a continuous struggle, a continuous war with your own mind. It's trying to interfere all the time. You know what I mean? And it's creating all sorts of other energies. Control, doubts, insecurities, fears, that we all have them. You know, they're just being brought up to the surface more. Let's do the Two of Cups in the immediate future. The King of Cups, the Fool, the Four of Wands. This is the 5 minutes that I've been talking about, you know, where the mind is being removed and it's like based on what you feel solely, which is a lot of love. You're kind of stepping into these energies of to hell with it, let's just do it because it feels right, you know. And there is a sense of commitment that's shown up here, a sense of you just being here with this, just being, not thinking, just being. So if you could manage to do that, even for 5 minutes to begin with, okay, 2, I'll give you 2 to start off with. And then it just takes practice. You know, once you get that sense of what that's like and just kind of falling into the energies that surround you, I'm sure it'll feel different for you. And then you can, you know, if you like how it feels and if it resonates with you, of course you can extend those 2 minutes into 5, into 10, and then you'll know how to do it. Even when the mind shows up, you'll know how to possibly ask it to step aside, you know, to allow you to feel. Because again, the energies that are showing up, that are available, great energies. The interference of the mind complicates things, you know, and makes them really be what they're not. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. King of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Death card. That's I love this energy for you because you're showing up in it again. This energy of the King of Swords of, look, I know what's up. You know, so you're showing me that you are aware of what's going on here. You're fully aware of what's going on here, and you may even have the knowledge to ask the mind to give you a break there, you know, at times. There's a sense of feeling defeated, though, in this. So it almost looks like, I know all of this, I just can't do it. That's what you're kind of showing me here. If you tell yourself that you can't, then no, yeah, you can't. I agree. You know. But if you do have the knowledge, and if you push back that whole sense of I can't, then you remain with let me try. So you can at least do that. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.